What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today I'm going to react to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. A lot of juicy stuff to get into. I know I'm not in my usual surroundings, but we're going to have to make do with it, so let's get into it. So the first story today is coming from Sport, saying that Barcelona see it difficult to get 50 million euros for the French center-back Samuel Umtiti this summer because of his injury record. Arsenal, Man United, and Chelsea have shown interest in the defender. His inclusion in the Neymar deal is also on the table. So for me, I don't know why, but Barcelona are really focused on selling Umtiti. They have other problems to worry about, but they really want to sell Umtiti. Obviously, I think for his age, we can still get a lot of money for him. Obviously, he's 26 years old. Still has a few years left on his contract. I think the only reason why Barcelona want to get rid of him is just because of his injury. Because his injury can come back and forth. He didn't take the surgery after the World Cup. For me personally, knowing that if we sell Umtiti, we're gonna have to get a replacement, which is we don't have that much. We don't have almost any money. So I don't know where they're gonna sell Umtiti for 50 million and get another defender in for 50 million. I don't see what the point of that is. Just keep with Umtiti. He's been at the club. He knows everyone. He knows the system, and they already let Todibo go too. So for me, it's whatever they do, whatever happens, happens. This next one is coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Real Betis, Celta Vigo, and Real Sociedad are some of the big teams that have already asked about youngster Pedri on loan. But Setien has made it clear that he wants to see Pedri in preseason before making a decision. Great move by Setien there. Obviously, you have to see players before you decide to let them out on loan, not like Valverde. But yeah, I hope he has. We'll see what he is made of. We'll see him in preseason if there is one. If this stupid coronavirus doesn't go. But yeah, I totally agree with Setien on this one. Let's see what he's made of. So this next one is coming in from AS, which is obviously a Madrid-based paper, saying that Quique Setien would be delighted with the signing of Napoli midfielder Fabian Ruiz this summer. It was him who developed the player at Real Betis. Barcelona agreed his signing would be good. They dream of a midfield trio of him, De Jong, and Artur. Obviously, De Jong would be in the holding. Artur would be in the more creative role. Ruiz would be in the more box-to-box one. For me, I think this would be a really, really good signing. I'd rather have Fabian Ruiz over in Dembele. Obviously, Quique Setien knows the player. He developed him. He's the one who sold him to Napoli as well. For me, after the Neymar deal, this would be the player I'd go for. Obviously, if you can sell Rakitic, if you include Arturo Vidal and Lautaro Martinez deal, the midfielder will have Anlini as backup. For me, I see this as an absolute win. This next one is coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying Fati is unlikely to play as much next season as he did this season. Barcelona will have more attackers. The signing of Trincao and the possible signings of Neymar and Lautaro Martinez will give him less continuity. Going out on low is an option for Ansu. For me, this has to be a must for me. You have to send Ansu on loan. He needs to play. He needs to develop. Also, we have Braithwaite, Trincao. We may have Neymar, Lautaro, Griezmann, Suarez, Messi, Dembele. Way too many attackers. I think Fati would be the first person on my list to go out on loan. He needs to develop, get him in a lower mid-table team, make him start every week, just like what Real Madrid did with Kubo. Let him play, let him develop. Hopefully he'll be a rising star. This next one is also coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying Real Betis are interested in loaning Carlos Alenia for a second season. Absolutely not. Get Alenia back, get him in the team, bring him in, don't send him out on loan. I'd rather have him over Rakitic. I'd rather have him over Vidal. He needs to develop. He needs to understand being an important role in the Barcelona team. He needs to stay. I would not loan him. He's proven his point. He's an excellent midfielder. For me, he needs to get 2 seasons, consistent football at Barcelona. Then you can judge him. You can send him on loan again. You can sell him. For me, he has to stay. This next one's also coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Celta Vigo may not be able to sign Rafinha permanently after his loan spell expires due to the coronavirus crisis. Inter Milan are monitoring the situation, and in his inclusion in the Lautaro Martinez deal is on the table. Obviously, Celta Vigo looks like they're struggling with the coronavirus in Spain. They can't afford Rafinha. For me, I would straight into that Lautaro Martinez deal. Rafinha has not done at Barcelona. He's been given numerous amount of opportunities. For me, I think the only reason why he's been at Barcelona is because he's Thiago's brother. I know that's kind of harsh. I think he's done good things in little part. He obviously came in at the beginning of last season when Messi got injured. He played right wing. For me, he's like a good utility man, but he doesn't perform at the highest level all the time. For me, I would sell him. And if you want to put him in the Lautaro Martinez deal, that's fine by me. So this next one is coming in from Marca, saying that there is confidence at the Camp Nou that they can fetch around 20 million euros for Ivan Rakitic this summer, or even come up with the money plus player swap deal with one of the clubs from Spain, Italy, France, or England who are interested in him. His time is up, man. This guy was a great player when he came in 2014. Up until I said the end of last season, he's been decent. since the end of last season and this season, he's been crap. He needs to be sold. He only has 1 year left on his contract. Man's earning $200K a week. Bid him, include him. I don't care. Get rid of him. I'm all for this one. Mundo Deportivo backed up this article with a report saying that AC Milan are preparing a bid for Ivan Rakitic. The Croatian knows that Barcelona want to get rid of him, but he prefers to move to Sevilla. So he knows that Barcelona want to get rid of him. Barcelona want to get rid of him. So it looks like this is the end for Rakitic. For me, just get rid of him. Don't care where he goes. AC Milan, Sevilla, Wigan Athletic, don't care. So this next one's coming in from Sports saying that since Jadon Sancho doesn't want to sign for Chelsea this summer, this could facilitate the move for Felipe Coutinho to arrive to Stamford Bridge. The Brazilian is open to the move. So for me, it looks like Coutinho really, really wants to leave. I prefer to see him under Kike Setien and see what he can do. But he wants out. That's fine by me. Someone just give us the price, 80 million. He's all yours. Looks like Chelsea are interested, but for me, I don't see Chelsea going for him because they already got Hakim Ziyech. I don't understand why they need two center attacking midfielders. I guess they want to play Coutinho on the wing, but that's not his best position. Sporting Olds come out and said that Chelsea have made contact with Coutinho's entourage over a move to London in the next transfer window. Tottenham are also key on the signing of the Brazilian. I would prefer to see him more at Tottenham. I think that would be more interesting. But if Chelsea want to get him, whoever pays the price for me can have him. I think he's a good player on his day. I think he deserved more of an opportunity at Barcelona. I think once he had his bad form, everyone was just booing him, wanted him to leave because he wasn't performing. I think he should have given him more of a chance, but it looks like his time is up. This next one is quite the interesting one coming from ESPN saying Barcelona are scouring the market for players that are out of contract in the summer or that will have less than a year to run on their deals due to fears the coronavirus will slash their transfer budget. Looks like Barcelona have less money than we thought since they're getting worried that they're going to lose more money, which is kind of weird. Sport came out following that report saying that Barcelona are keeping a close eye on PSG left back Kurzawa, who will be free in the upcoming summer. Barcelona consider the freshman to have a profile that will fit their team system, and in theory, his signing shouldn't be too difficult to achieve. Kurzawa wants to join and is aware that he has Alba ahead of him, but he's eager to compete for the spot in the starting lineup. Before signing Kurzawa, Barcelona want to sell Firpo first. I don't agree with this, but considering that they want to sell Firpo first, that's obviously a good move since, you don't want to have three left backs. I wouldn't personally do this because Kurzawa was 27, while Firpo, I think, is 23 or 24 years old. I'd rather have the younger player. Unless you can recuperate the money that we invested in Firpo, I wouldn't do this whatsoever. If Barcelona include him in, the Lautaro Martinez deal, then you want to get Kurzawa for free, I wouldn't mind that either. So yeah, let's just see what decision Barcelona makes. So this next one's coming in from Sky Sports saying that Barcelona hope to strike a part exchange deal for Neymar that would see Antoine Griezmann join Paris Saint-Germain this summer. I don't want this to happen whatsoever. I want to get Neymar, but I want to keep Griezmann because I want to see them both play together. So for me, I wouldn't do this whatsoever. I think Griezmann, he wants to stay. Obviously, he tweeted the other day the Barcelona anthem, so that's the sign that he wants to stay. Sport have followed that report saying Barcelona Paris Saint-Germain Barcelona striker Antoine Griezmann, and the Frenchman could be involved in a potential deal for Neymar this summer. Absolutely not for me again. Wouldn't sell Griezmann. Keep him. Like I said, every player gets 2 years. See what they're made of. I know they want to maybe cut their losses now, but I wouldn't do that. RMC have come out and said that Griezmann doesn't plan to leave Barcelona this summer. He wants to succeed in the Blaugrana colors. Great news for me there. He wants to stay. I don't think Barcelona really want to sell him. I think this is all just paper talk. I want to see Griezmann, Neymar, and Messi up front. That's what I want to see. Obviously, Suarez is getting older. We all know what MSN are made of. I want to see Griezmann and Neymar play there. I think they're going to be the future after Messi and Suarez retire. So yeah, hopefully Griezmann stays, and hopefully we bring in Neymar. Last story of the day is coming in from Sport saying Barcelona have contacted PSG for Neymar, but the first response of France outfit was cold. They don't want to negotiate now, but after everything with the coronavirus is resolved, Barcelona think the French side are open to negotiations. Neymar has told PSG that he does not intend to accept the club's renewal offer, and the Parisian club are also aware that it's time to get rid of the Brazilian, as long as they can recuperate one of the top two players from Barcelona. So for me, this is going to be a little bit of a hard transfer, obviously, unless Barcelona have an exceptional amount of money, and like we talked about from before, they'll have less money now because of the coronavirus. I can see this one being a tough deal to make. I think Barcelona going to have to include maybe up to 3 players plus cash. And obviously PSG are wanting the top players. They don't want, your Firpos, your Umtitis. They don't want that. They want the Griezmanns plus cash. For me, man, just bring it back however you can. We want Neymar back. I want Neymar back. He's the key for us to win this Champions League. We need to win at least another Champions League before Messi leaves. Yeah, just bring him back so we can bring back the good old days. So the final thing before the video ends, not really news, more sad news, that Barcelona Vice President Jordi Cardona has tested positive for the coronavirus. Obviously, he's going to be the first one in the Barcelona club being tested positive, one of the vice presidents. Terrible news to hear about. Hopefully it didn't affect anyone else, his family, anyone else at Barcelona. Man, this coronavirus is getting so annoying, man. Even here, man, I can't do anything. I'm getting bored out of my mind. All I'm doing is working and studying. It's getting boring. I need to get Barcelona back in my life. I want to see Messi play. I know that Barcelona are posting a game every day, but I've already seen all the games. I already know what happens. I don't want to rewatch them. Yeah, man, hopefully this coronavirus stuff ends soon. Hopefully, like, the next month or so, because I can't handle it anymore. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with another video, maybe some more reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take care.